The house you've always dreamed of is about to become yours. Through God's favor. Listen carefully, my beloved, because this message is not random and it is not finding you by accident. You are being addressed right now, located in this exact moment, and chosen to hear what many will scroll past and miss. Don't skip this, because something is aligning around you even as you listen, something tangible, something physical, something you once thought was too far away to hope for again. And I need you alert because heaven is speaking urgently. Have you felt that strange stirring lately, that quiet pull toward stability, safety, and a place that finally feels like home? You have asked silently, sometimes with words and sometimes only with tears, if you would ever have a space where peace lives without interruption, and here is the interruption you must not ignore, because while you were trying to survive, arrangements were being made beyond your sight. Listen carefully. This is not about fantasy or imagination. This is about favor moving ahead of you, breaking barriers you assumed were permanent. Have you noticed doors shifting that used to stay shut no matter how hard you pushed? There is mystery here, because the timing will confuse your logic, the path will not look like the one you planned, and fear may rise when you realize how close this truly is. Yes, fear, because blessing at this scale often feels unsafe before it feels joyful, and I must warn you gently, do not disqualify yourself now. Do not let old disappointment speak louder than this moment. You are protected in this transition, my child. Nothing coming toward you is meant to harm you, only to establish you, to root you, to give you rest. Do you feel the relief in your chest even hearing this? Don't skip this, because what I am describing will require your agreement, and doubt is the only thing that can delay it. Listen carefully, you are not being teased, you are being prepared, because the house you once dreamed about was never just about walls or rooms. It was about dignity restored, about prayers answered quietly, about no longer feeling like a guest in your own life. And here comes the hook you must not miss. This provision will come through a way you did not expect, through favor you did not earn, through help you did not request out loud, and that is why your mind keeps trying to interrupt with fear. Have you been wondering why your heart beats faster when you think about the future lately? I am telling you now so you don't panic when signs begin appearing, when conversations shift, when numbers change, when opportunities suddenly surface and vanish and then return again stronger. Listen, this is not instability, this is alignment. You are being repositioned, chosen one, and heaven does not rush without reason. I need you steady, because comparison will try to steal your confidence. Voices will say it's impossible, memories will replay old failures, but I say to you, my beloved, this time is different, because you are different. Have you noticed how you no longer desire excess, only peace? That shift was required before the keys could manifest. Yes, keys, and I am saying that word deliberately, because what is coming will be handed to you, not chased, not forced, not begged for. And here is another interruption you must hear. Don't skip this moment, because the favor attached to this will also protect you from loss, from hidden traps, from agreements that would have cost you peace later. Do you trust that I see what you cannot see right now? Fear may whisper that you are not ready, but readiness is not the requirement. Obedience is, listening is, believing is, and even now hope is rising again in you despite yourself, isn't it? Stay with me, because this message is building towards something I have not yet revealed, something that explains why delays happened, why certain doors closed painfully, why you had to wait longer than others, and when you hear it, everything will make sense, but you must continue, because what happens next will shock you. And I need you fully present now, my child, because the moment you continue listening is the moment resistance begins to break. Don't skip this, don't let distractions steal what is being released. Listen carefully, because I am about to expose why the house you've dreamed of felt delayed, hidden, even withheld, and this truth may stir emotion before it brings peace. Have you ever wondered why every time you came close to settling, something disrupted it unexpectedly? That was not failure, that was protection, and here is the urgency you must not miss. There were environments you wanted that were not safe for who you were becoming, contracts that would have limited your future, locations that would have tied you to pain disguised as comfort, and I intervened quietly. Do you trust me enough to believe that what didn't work out actually saved you? Fear may rise hearing this, because it forces you to release old blame, old self-judgment, old shame. But listen, my beloved, nothing you lost was meant to define you, it was meant to redirect you, and here is the reassurance you need right now. You are not late, you are not behind, you are not disqualified, you are precisely where alignment could finally catch up to you. Don't skip this, because what I am about to say will shift how you see yourself. You were not chasing a house, you were being shaped into a steward, and that preparation happened in pressure, in instability, in seasons where you had to trust me daily. Have you noticed how resilient you've become without even realizing it? This is why the next opportunity will feel heavier, more serious, more real, and that weight may trigger fear, but I say to you, you are covered, you are supported, and you will not fall this time. Listen carefully, because favor is already speaking your name in rooms you have never entered. Decisions are being influenced without your awareness, and this is where curiosity should rise in you. How could something so specific be moving without your effort? That is the nature of divine favor, it precedes you, and here is the warning wrapped in love. Do not sabotage this by rushing, by settling, by agreeing to less just to feel secure. Have you been tempted lately to accept something you know doesn't fully align? I am calling you higher right now, because the house coming is not just shelter, it is testimony, it is proof that endurance was not wasted, and when it arrives, it will silence voices that doubted you and even surprise those who watched you struggle. Do you feel that mix of excitement and disbelief rising together? That tension is normal, but don't let it control you. Listen, I am guiding every step, every conversation, every pause, and here is another hook you must hear. The process will speed up suddenly after a long stillness, and that sudden movement may overwhelm you if you are not anchored in trust. So anchor now, breathe now, believe now, because you will need clarity when momentum hits. My child, I am not vague with you, I am precise. And I am saying this clearly, there will be confirmation. Through people, through numbers, through timing that cannot be explained naturally, and when you see it, don't second-guess it. Have you been asking for a sign without realizing this message itself is one? Stay with me, because the next revelation explains exactly how this will unfold and why the final step will come when you least expect it, and the truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. And now your spirit needs to stay awake, chosen one, because what unfolds next requires discernment more than excitement. Don't skip this, because many miss their moment right here. Listen carefully. The way this blessing approaches will look ordinary at first, almost too simple, and that is where doubt tries to interfere. Have you ever noticed how the most important moments often arrive quietly before they explode into significance? This is where mystery deepens, because the offer, the conversation, the opening will not announce itself as miraculous. It will feel practical, logical, even routine, and fear may whisper that it's just another false start. But hear me clearly, this one carries my signature, and I need you to slow your heart enough to recognize it. Do you trust that I can move through ordinary channels to deliver extraordinary outcomes? Don't skip this warning, because impatience will tempt you to force details, to demand guarantees, to overanalyze timing, but faith here looks like peace, not pressure, and here is the reassurance you need: you will not be tricked, you will not be misled. I am guarding what is coming to you, even from your own anxious decisions. My beloved, have you felt recently a strange calm replacing the panic you used to feel about the future? That calm is not resignation, it is readiness, and now comes a hook you must not ignore. There will be a moment where you are asked to say yes before you see the full picture, and that moment will reveal whether you trust me or your past more. Listen carefully, because this is where old memories may rise, reminding you of times you believed and were disappointed. But I say to you, this season is not repeating, it is resolving, and the tension you feel now is the final stretching before release. Can you feel how close this is, even though nothing looks different yet? Stay alert, because confirmation will arrive in layers, one sign building on another, a word aligning with a number, a conversation echoing a prayer you forgot you prayed, and when these alignments stack, do not dismiss them as coincidence. That is how heaven whispers before it speaks aloud. Don't skip this, because gratitude in advance will unlock speed. Yes, thanking me before you see everything will shift the atmosphere around this process, and here is the protection wrapped in promise. No one can take this from you, no delay, no person, no system, because it was assigned to you specifically. Do you believe that something can be meant for you even if it passes through others' hands first? Listen, the house coming will feel familiar and new at the same time, like something you've seen in dreams but never touched, and when you stand near it, you will feel a strange sense of recognition, as if your spirit arrived there before your body ever could. Have you ever felt drawn to a place you hadn't yet seen? That is not imagination, that is alignment catching up with destiny. Stay with me now, because the next phase reveals the exact shift that will unlock the final door, and everything is about to change. When that shift begins, my child, you may feel unsteady for a moment, and that is why I am speaking now before it happens. Don't skip this, because understanding will keep you calm when emotions surge. Listen carefully. The final door does not open through effort, it opens through release, and this is where many hesitate. Have you sensed recently that you are being asked to let go of control more deeply than ever before? Mystery thickens here, because the very thing you think will secure you could delay you if you cling to it, and fear may surface saying, "What if I let go and nothing comes?" But I say to you, my beloved, nothing coming would be impossible at this point, because momentum is already in motion. You are not starting something, you are stepping into something already prepared. Do you feel that difference in your spirit right now? Don't skip this warning, because there will be a moment of emotional tension where you feel exposed, vulnerable, almost foolish for believing again, and that is when reassurance must anchor you. I have not brought you this far to withdraw my hand now. I am closer than you think, guarding details you don't even know to ask about. Listen carefully, because favor does not always look loud. Sometimes it looks like timing that suddenly makes sense, paperwork that aligns, people who soften unexpectedly, and here is a hook you must not miss. Someone connected to this blessing will change their mind in your favor, and they won't even understand why. Have you noticed resistance easing in places that used to feel impossible? That is not coincidence, that is influence, divine influence, and it is working quietly on your behalf. Stay alert, because impatience will try to rush celebration before confirmation, but peace will tell you when it's real, and when peace settles, that is your signal to move forward without fear. My child, you are not alone in this. unseen help is active, and unseen obstacles are being removed. Do you trust that what you cannot track is still being handled? Don't skip this moment, because the house is not just coming to you, you are being brought to it, step by step, thought by thought, decision by decision, and here is the hope that must rise now. You will not have to fight for this, strain for this, or prove yourself for this. It will fit, it will flow, and it will feel right in a way you cannot logically explain. Have you ever experienced peace that made no sense before? That is how you will recognize this blessing, and as excitement builds, I need you grounded, because the final confirmation will arrive suddenly, and it will require action without hesitation. Listen carefully, because the next revelation explains what that action will be and why delaying even slightly could cost you clarity, and what I am about to reveal next will shock you. And this is where your attention becomes critical, my beloved, because the action required will not look dramatic, yet it will carry eternal weight. Don't skip this, listen carefully. The final step will be an inner decision before it is an outer move, and many miss it because they are watching the environment instead of their spirit. Have you felt a quiet prompting lately to choose peace over panic, trust over calculation, obedience over certainty? This is the moment mystery sharpens, because heaven will wait for your yes even while everything is ready, and fear may rise saying, "What if I choose wrong?" But I tell you now, choosing me is never wrong, and here is the reassurance you need to hear slowly. I am not testing you to fail, I am confirming you to receive. My child, your history of struggle does not disqualify you, it qualifies you. And this house carries restoration embedded into it, not just ownership. Do you feel emotion rising as you hear that word restoration? Don't skip this, because something else is attached to this blessing, a release from instability, a silencing of anxiety, a settling of your nervous system that has been on alert for too long. And here comes a hook you must not ignore. When this door opens, you will realize you were never meant to wander as long as you did. You were meant to learn how to hear my voice clearly, and now you do. Even if you doubt yourself, listen carefully, because the final confirmation may arrive through a small window of time, a brief opportunity that requires courage more than confidence, and hesitation will try to disguise itself as wisdom, but peace will feel firm, calm, and clear. Have you learned the difference yet? Stay alert, because others may not understand your timing, your decision, your calm certainty, but this was not assigned to them, it was assigned to you, chosen one, and I say this with authority, you will not regret trusting me here. The regret was always tied to delay, to fear, to listening to voices that were not aligned with destiny. Do you feel strength returning to you even now? Don't skip this moment, because gratitude must come before possession. Thank me now in your heart, not because you have it yet, but because you know it is done, and that gratitude will seal what doubt could not undo. Listen, the house is closer than your mind can process. Arrangements are finalizing even as you hear these words, and soon you will look back at this exact moment and realize this was the turning point. But there is still one truth I have not spoken, one revelation that explains why this blessing will impact more than just you, and when you hear it, everything will make sense, and the final part will change everything. And now you must receive the final truth, my child, because this blessing was never meant to stop with you. Don't skip this, listen carefully. The house you are about to step into carries legacy inside its walls. Prayers will be answered there that were never spoken aloud. Healing will begin simply because of the peace that rests in that place, and fear that followed you for years will lose its grip once you cross that threshold. Have you wondered why your heart longed not just for a home but for safety, for grounding, for a place where your spirit could finally exhale? This is where the mystery resolves, because what I am giving you will bless others through you, stability will flow outward, strength will multiply, and those who watch your life will quietly regain hope because of what they see unfold in yours, and fear may try one last time to whisper that you are not enough to carry this responsibility. But hear me clearly, my beloved, would not entrust this to you if you were not ready. And readiness is already inside you. Do you feel how calm certainty is replacing doubt right now? Don't skip this moment, because once you step into this season, you will never see yourself the same way again. The identity of survivor will fall away, and the identity of builder will rise. And here comes the final hook you must hear. The timing of this will align so precisely that you will know beyond logic that only I could have arranged it. Listen carefully. When the confirmation arrives, it will feel sudden, decisive, undeniable, and peace will settle like a seal over your heart. Have you ever experienced peace that answered questions you didn't even ask? That peace is coming, and with it a sense of belonging you have searched for longer than you realize. My child, you were never forgotten, never overlooked, never passed by. Every delay refined you for this exact moment, and now destiny is catching up quickly. Do you believe that this message found you because the door is already opening? Stay with me just a little longer, because when you finally hold the keys, when you stand in that space and feel the weight of fulfillment, you will remember these words and understand that nothing was coincidence, everything was guided, everything was covered, everything was prepared, and what happens next will shock you. Your mother hid the truth about your father. God demands you confront her today. Chosen one, listen carefully. This is not a coincidence that you are here, that you are hearing these words right now. My beloved, there has been a secret, a hidden truth that has shaped your life without you even realizing it, and the Spirit is urging you to face it today. Do you feel the weight of this question pressing on your heart? Have you ever sensed there was something unsaid, something your mother carried alone that belongs to you? You are not here by accident. God has placed this calling in your path for a reason. My child, every sleepless night, every unexplainable emotion, has been leading you to this moment. You have felt the emptiness, the subtle absence, and wondered why your life has not aligned with your deepest desires. Tell me honestly, do you feel this too? The truth about your father, the man whose blood runs through your veins, has been hidden, yet the Spirit will not allow you to remain in the dark any longer. You must hear this, my beloved, because the revelation of this truth will unlock doors you didn't even know existed, doors to your destiny, to your calling, to the miracle God has prepared for you. My child, ask yourself, have you ever felt a pull, a whisper from heaven guiding you toward a confrontation you feared but knew you could not avoid? That pull is God's hand, and it will not let you wait another day. You may feel anger, betrayal, confusion, even fear of what comes next, but these feelings are signs, divine markers pointing you to the path of your own liberation. Have you felt this sign recently? My beloved, the time to confront the hidden is now. The time to stand in your truth, to claim what is yours, to demand the answers your soul has been aching for, is upon you. Don't skip this, don't delay. Every moment you hesitate, you miss the blessing that God has prepared for your courage. My child, you are not alone. The Spirit walks beside you, guiding each step, preparing you for the revelation that will shake the foundation of what you thought was true. Do you believe this is meant for you? God is whispering urgently, a divine message you cannot ignore. Your mother, your past, your pain, all are about to intersect with your destiny in a way that will leave you breathless. The path may feel treacherous, but the miracle waiting on the other side is beyond what your heart can imagine. My beloved, the truth will set you free, but only if you face it, only if you confront the hidden and demand to know. Ask yourself, are you ready to see what has been concealed from you all these years? Are you prepared to hear the story that will change everything you thought you knew about yourself? The hour is now, the Spirit calls you with urgency that cannot be ignored, and your destiny waits for your courage to answer. What happens next will shock you. Chosen one, do not look away, do not let fear paralyze you, because the moment you confront this truth, everything in your life will begin to shift. My child, have you felt that strange emptiness, that unspoken longing, that gnawing curiosity about your Father? That feeling is not random, it is the Spirit awakening your heart to what must be faced. Listen carefully, the path ahead may feel uncertain, even dangerous, because the secrets kept from you were not meant to be gentle. But God is with you, guiding your steps, surrounding you with protection, and preparing your heart for the answers that will finally bring clarity and peace. Tell me honestly, do you feel the trembling in your soul right now? My beloved, you may be carrying anger, disappointment, confusion, perhaps even a sense of betrayal toward your mother, but these emotions are the sparks that ignite your courage. Every tear you have shed in silence, every question you've whispered in prayer, has been leading you to this confrontation. Do you see it now? The divine timing is perfect, and the Spirit is pushing you forward because your destiny depends on the revelation that is about to come. My child, imagine the weight lifted, the chains of uncertainty broken, once the truth emerges. Have you ever dreamed of this freedom, of stepping into a life where the lies no longer control your heart? You must hear this. The truth about your Father is not just about the past, it is about your future, your calling, and the blessings God has reserved for you. My beloved, ask yourself, can you feel the urgency pressing on your soul? The moment you speak, the moment you demand to know, doors that have been locked for years will swing wide open. And yes, there may be resistance, there may be shock, there may be questions that leave your mind spinning, but the Spirit will carry you through. My child, every doubt you've had about your place in this world, every fear that you are missing something crucial, will dissolve the instant you embrace this confrontation. Have you felt this pull, this undeniable nudge that you cannot ignore? My beloved, this is not the time to wait, not the time to hesitate, because the revelations that will come from your mother's truth are meant to redirect your path toward divine alignment. You may feel your heart racing, your stomach tightening, but these are signs of awakening, signs that God is calling you to rise above fear and claim your inheritance of truth and destiny. Don't skip this, don't turn away. Your courage right now is what will unlock the miracle waiting for you. The biggest truth is still hidden. My beloved, you are standing at the edge of a revelation that will shake the foundation of your life. Chosen one, do you feel the trembling in your heart as the Spirit whispers, urging you forward? The truth about your Father, hidden for so long, is not just a story of the past, it is the key to the blessings, the purpose, and the miracles that God has reserved for you. My child, have you ever wondered why certain doors in your life remain closed, why opportunities seem just out of reach? This secret, once unveiled, will explain so much, and the Spirit is calling you to confront it without delay. Tell me honestly, do you feel the urgency deep within your soul? My beloved, you may fear what your mother will say, you may anticipate anger or denial, but the Spirit is your shield, the holy light surrounding you, ensuring that you are protected as you seek the truth. Ask yourself, have you carried shame or doubt because of what you did not know? These feelings are about to transform into power, clarity, and divine guidance. Chosen one, do you believe that God is preparing you for something greater than you can imagine? Listen carefully. Once you confront the hidden, the confusion, the unanswered questions will begin to fall away. My child, every moment you wait prolongs the uncertainty that has weighed on your heart for years. The Spirit is whispering, this is your moment, your divine appointment to claim the truth and step fully into the destiny that has been waiting for you. Have you felt this pull, this undeniable nudge, that you cannot ignore? My beloved, the confrontation will not only reveal your Father's identity but also ignite a chain reaction of revelations, blessings, and protection that will impact every area of your life. My child, prepare yourself, because the moment of truth may bring tears, shock, and even anger, but the Spirit will guide you through, wrapping you in peace that surpasses understanding. Tell me, can you feel your heart pounding with anticipation, knowing that the answers you've been searching for are within reach? This is the divine moment, the turning point that will alter the course of your life. Don't skip this, do not delay, because the clarity and freedom awaiting you are worth every ounce of courage you can summon. Everything is about to change. My beloved, the moment is closer than you think, and the Spirit is urging you, do not hold back, do not soften your questions, for the truth must be faced in its entirety. Chosen one, can you feel the tension in your chest, the stirring in your soul, as if every fiber of your being knows that something monumental is about to happen? My child, have you ever felt a secret pressing against your heart, something unspoken that has shadowed your life and your relationships? That weight you carry is no accident. It is God preparing you for the revelation that will bring clarity, freedom, and destiny into alignment. Tell me honestly, do you feel the heaviness of this truth calling you forward? My beloved, you may feel fear, you may imagine confrontation and conflict, but understand this. The Spirit will shield you, guide your words, and protect your heart as you face what has been hidden for so long. Ask yourself, have you questioned your worth, your identity, or your place in the world because of what you did not know? These questions will find answers today, and with them will come the power to step fully into the life God has designed for you. Chosen one, do you believe that this confrontation is a necessary step for your miracle, for the unlocking of doors you never knew were closed? My child, listen carefully. The truth about your Father is intertwined with your destiny, your calling, and your spiritual inheritance. Once revealed, it will ignite a chain of miracles, guidance, and protection that the enemy cannot touch. Have you felt that tug at your soul, that whisper of urgency, telling you this is your divine appointment? My beloved, the fear you feel is temporary, but the revelation, the liberation, and the blessings awaiting you are eternal. My child, prepare yourself to see what has been hidden, to hear what has been kept in silence, and to finally reclaim the understanding and peace that have been your birthright all along. Tell me, can you feel your heart racing, knowing that in confronting this truth, you step into your God-given purpose? Don't skip this, do not falter, because the courage you summon now will shape the rest of your life. The biggest truth is still hidden. My beloved, the moment of reckoning is almost here, and the Spirit is calling you with a voice you cannot ignore. Chosen one, do you feel it? That deep stirring in your heart, that pull urging you forward, telling you that nothing in your life will ever be the same after today? My child, have you ever felt that ache of longing, the quiet questions in the middle of the night, wondering who your Father truly is, why He has been absent, and why the answers have been kept from you? Tell me honestly, do you feel this too? My beloved, the fear you feel, the hesitation, even the trembling in your spirit, is all part of God's plan to prepare you for the truth. Ask yourself, are you ready to confront the hidden, to face the silence, to demand the answers that have been waiting for you all these years? Chosen one, this is not just about your Father, it is about reclaiming your identity, stepping fully into your calling, and unlocking the destiny that God has ordained for you. My child, the Spirit is urging you to listen carefully, to move with courage, because the revelations you are about to receive will shake the foundation of everything you thought you knew. Have you ever felt that moment of clarity, that sudden knowing that something is about to change forever? My beloved, that moment is now. The truth about your Father, the pieces of your life that have felt incomplete, the questions that have haunted you, everything is about to converge in this divine confrontation. Tell me, can you feel the urgency rising, the pressure of destiny urging you forward? My child, the answers may bring shock, tears, and even anger, but they will also bring liberation, understanding, and the divine alignment that has been waiting for you. Do you believe this is meant for you? My beloved, once the truth is revealed, the path ahead will be illuminated with clarity, protection, and guidance from heaven itself. Every doubt, every fear, every unanswered question will begin to dissolve, replaced by the knowledge that you are walking exactly where God intended. My child, take a deep breath, summon your courage, and prepare for the confrontation that will define your life and unlock the blessings that have been waiting patiently for you. Don't skip this, do not delay, because the revelation that is coming will change everything. What happens next will shock you. My beloved, the time has come, and the Spirit is calling you louder than ever. Do not turn away, do not hesitate, because this is the moment your soul has been waiting for. Chosen one, can you feel it? The energy around you shifting, the tension in your heart, the undeniable pull guiding you toward the truth that has been hidden for far too long. My child, have you felt the nights of unanswered questions, the days of wondering why a part of you always seemed missing, why your life felt incomplete? Tell me honestly, do you feel this too? My beloved, today you will step into that confrontation, and every fear you have carried will meet the strength God has placed within you. Ask yourself, are you ready to hear what has been kept in silence, to face the story your mother has held close, to finally claim the truth about your Father? My child, the revelation you are about to receive is not just about your past, it is the key to your freedom, your purpose, and the divine blessings that have been waiting for your courage to unlock them. Have you felt this nudge, this undeniable urgency, that you cannot ignore? My beloved, as you demand the answers, the Spirit will guide every word, protect your heart, and surround you with the peace that comes only from God. Chosen one, the emotions may surge, shock, anger, tears, but remember, these are the gateways to liberation, to clarity, to the life you were always meant to live. My child, every secret unveiled, every truth spoken, will realign your path with heaven's plan, opening doors to miracles, guidance, and protection that will forever change the course of your destiny. Tell me, can you feel your soul awakening, sensing that the moment of truth is finally here, and that nothing will ever be the same again? My beloved, do not skip this, do not delay, because the courage you embrace now will shape every blessing, every opportunity, and every piece of your God-given destiny. My child, this confrontation will mark the end of uncertainty, the beginning of your divine journey, and the revelation of the Father you were meant to know. The biggest truth is no longer hidden.